out that the bat slipped under the covers. Not only was one of the boys left with a small cut, but the family also learned that the bat carried deadly rabies virus. Fox 17's Cassandra Arsenal joins us from the newsroom tonight. So Cassie, how are they going to fix this?
Well, Christian, Janice, they should be all right. They got treatment in the amount of time that they were supposed to. We're told each brother got a series of 7 shots to prevent them from getting this disease. And they say now they have a cool story to tell.
I was up here when it happened. He was on the lower bunk. On the lower bunk, and at first, my hand was covered. I didn't even get my hand uncovered to find out what it was until after I got it off.
11-year-old Scotty Cripps and his 10-year-old brother Jaxson know Halloween is approaching, but didn't think the creepy things in the night would come into their bedroom in Grand Junction and wake them from a dead sleep.
I screamed a lot until after I got the bat off.
Scotty called for his brother after he felt something latch onto his finger underneath his sheets.
When he figured out I was bad, I was like, no, get it away, no.
Scotty had the good sense to not let that creature get away.
I just meant to keep a hold of it for testing, and then it just died.
It's actually said that if you wake up and there's a bat in your room and you've been sleeping, that you should automatically go to the ER.
The Michigan Department of Health and Human Services says this is because bats have very small, fine teeth. A bite may not even be felt, so both the boys were treated immediately.
We've lived here for 6 years and we've had bats off and on get in the house.
The Michigan Department of Health and Human Services estimates that about 40,000 people are treated a year for the potential of rabies. But the Center for Disease Control says rabies in humans is rare. The most recent numbers show only 1 case of human rabies in 2014.
I would consider myself lucky and him lucky because if it got off my finger, I would not have known if it was a bat. And if it would have bit him and I lost that bat, we wouldn't know because he didn't wake up in pain and he didn't feel anything.
Both very lucky, both very smart also. So if you are bit by an animal, especially a skunk, bat, coyote, raccoons most commonly carry rabies, but others do too, head to the emergency room right away. And if you can, for some of these animals like a bat, which is small enough, try to take that animal with you so that they can test it also. In the newsroom, Cassandra Arsenal, Fox 17 News.
Glad they're going to be okay, Cassie. Do we know how that bat got into the bedroom? Was the window open that night?
Well, they said they have had a few bats in the past, and it's not uncommon for people to get bats in their homes, especially at this time in the year. But usually they just can grab a broom or sweep it out a little bit. But this time, this one found its way under their sheets.
Okay, glad they're going to be just fine. Cassie, thanks for that report.